Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Kingston Sports Network. This is Kingston Redskins football here on a Thursday night special edition. As it is fall break, the Heavener Wolves are in town to take on your Redskins. This is Robert Burns here to bring you all the action tonight. Jory House is not here tonight. He is in Oklahoma City watching his daughter play softball as the Lady Rebels play today against Kiefer in the quarterfinals of the OSSA state tournament. Unfortunately, their season comes to an end, 3-0 loss to the Lady Rebels. Great season on them, though. Congratulations as they had a good year, but they will be coming home shorter than they wanted to. Well, as for your Redskins, we are getting ready to take on the Wolves from Heavener. Heavener's made the trip down from eastern Oklahoma. We made that trip up there last year. It's a nice drive once you get up around Tallahena. Getting ready to get going. District play on another matchup here as it is another week where if you look at the standings, your Redskins are first place and the team they're fixing to play is in second place based off points and records. So it's going to be a good night. I'm going to have Coach Weebner on here with me, Taylor Weebner. He'll be joining me tonight on the broadcast, and we're going to have a good time. I'm going to send you to our first break. We'll be back with the pregame show after these messages.
In the dust and dreams of 1920, a small Ford dealership took root in Medill, Oklahoma. The Woody family didn't just sell cars. They helped build the roads of trust this town would travel for generations. For over a century, Woody Ford has stood as Oklahoma's oldest Ford dealership. Through wars, dust bowls, booms, and busts, we stayed. Because our promise was never just about vehicles. It was about people. About showing up day after day. Now, 105 years later, we're still right here in the heart of Texoma, rooted in tradition, powered by pride. The road ahead is electric, connected, dynamic, and Woody Ford is ready. Because while the world evolves, our values don't. Here's to the next 105.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCatton in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options. Or call today at 580-795-2500.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Well, welcome back, everybody, as we are at the First United pregame show. Life is yours to spend it. Spend it taking small steps and making giant leaps. Most of all, spend life wisely. First United Bank of Kingston is a proud sponsor of Kingston Athletics. Well, I've got the man, the myth, the legend with me tonight. Say hey, everybody, Coach Weebner.
How's everybody doing? I don't know about that man, myth, legend, business.
He is
But
he
I
is
appreciate
a
that.
state champion basketball coach, everybody. So he's a legend in my book. If you ask Isaac, you're a legend.
Well, I appreciate that. I don't know if we asked Mr. Holmes if he'd say the same thing.
I bet if we asked Mr. Holmes to get on the broadcast, he'd just keep walking where he's
Yeah,
going.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Back in the corner, he said. Well, the Huebner Wolves are in town. They come in tonight with a record of 2 wins and 3 losses. They did beat Hugo 35-24. Last week they beat Roland 45-0. The game that kind of throws you off is the loss to Prague 20-14. Prague is said to be kind of in a down year, and so that kind of does throw you off. They also lost to Panama and Central Sallisaw, both Class A schools. I know last year we played them kind of in the same situation where we had a couple of great weeks and came in and they were kind of right in the middle of the gist of things, and Sam Walker took over in that game. Pick 6 early, caught a touchdown a little later, and after Sam was done with them, I think they were finished for the night.
Yeah, I was talking with Coach Hill this morning, and there's a couple of teams in the district that just kind of the matchups, the scores don't make a whole lot of sense. They'll get beat by somebody that they probably shouldn't get beat by, and then they beat somebody that they shouldn't even be playing with, and so it's just, you never know. That's what we said. That's why you play the game. I mean,
right.
You got to show up and play every day. So
there's a term they use for that in college sports. I don't remember what it's called. About how it's there's a term they use for that, trying to make it more equally or whatever. I don't know if it's that or just the fact that you're letting teenage boys decide what happens on a football field.
I know they referred to the talent gap. Obviously, the higher level you get, college and then Division I college and then professional. I mean, the talent gap is so small that it's just like an NFL. Anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and it just it's kind of getting that way in a high school too. You never know what the situations are, for the schools that are playing. So,
yeah. Well, you are watching the First United pregame show. At First United, we are here to help you spend your Kingston game night wisely. Sit back, enjoy your community, family time, and supporting your Redskin athletes. Visit us at firstunitedbank.com. Remember, FDIC. I've got 2 more commercial breaks, so I'm going to send you to the next to last one now, and we'll be back with a little bit more Redskin pregame show after this.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Wake up and rock out with Greg's Rockin' Goat Coffee. Located in downtown Kingston, Oklahoma. Owned by Kingston alum and 3 Doors Down drummer Greg Upchurch, this local gym is serving up bold brews with serious rhythm. And online ordering makes it easy to get your favorite drinks on the go. Proudly supporting our local schools because community matters. Stop by and experience the flavor that's shaking up the heart of Chickasaw country. Greg's Rockin' Goat Coffee.
At Herndon Construction, we don't just build houses, we build forever homes. Every project is custom, designed to your exact specifications, with your lifestyle in mind. Using the latest 3D home plan technology, you'll see your vision come to life before the first board is cut. From the first sketch to the final nail, Herndon Construction delivers craftsmanship you can trust and a home you'll cherish for generations. Herndon Construction, building forever homes for 3/4 of a century.
Feeling run down? Need a boost? Rehydration Station and more in Kingston has you covered. From B12 shots and IV therapy to spray tans, touchless massages, and weight loss programs, they've got everything to help you look and feel your best. Whether you're after a burst of energy, improved hydration, or enhanced wellness, this is your place to revitalize. Open 7 days a week, conveniently located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Rehydration Station and more. Refresh, recharge, and feel amazing.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
Welcome back, everybody. First United pregame show brought to you by First United Bank. Life is yours to spend. Spend it making small steps and making giant leaps. Most of all, spend life wisely. First United Bank of Kingston is a proud sponsor of Kingston Athletics. Well, we're getting ready to get going here in district action as your Redskins are about to take on the Heavener Wolves. Kingston comes in with a record of 4-1. Lone loss coming to Fairview in week 2. A lot of similarities last year. Even the game last week as they beat Bethel 73 to 34, something like 44. That's what it was.
Yeah.
73-44. A lot of points in that game. But I went back and looked at last year's score, 71 to 38.
Yeah.
So a lot of similarities going on here as we're getting ready to go. The Redskins are looking good. They're healthy. I believe Burgess, he came back last week. I don't know what the status is on Hoffenbauer. He had acted like he wanted to come back, but when I talked to Coach Hill, he said, I think we're going to try to get him to stay a week out with it being a short week.
I think he's getting close. I saw him this week walking down to the field house, and he seemed like he's getting around a lot better than he was. So
if he can come back even this week or next week, it would give him a few weeks to kind of get back in the move of things, because he was looking really good at the H-back and the linebacker positions.
Yeah.
And so to get him back in time for the playoffs and healthy and going fully charged, that would be excellent for the Redskins.
Yeah, definitely want to have them full speed, full strength going into the playoffs. I know I'm talking to Coach Hill again this morning about just some other, another 2A1 matchup. Washington at Marlow was kind of a big matchup and has some postseason implications.
It really does, because if Redskins stay on course the way they're going right now, they will finish the district at the top of the district.
Right.
And they would essentially, if they can win the first round of playoffs, they would draw probably the number 2 out of that district, which will be the loser of tonight's game.
Correct.
If everything goes the way it really could or should go.
Correct.
Well, we've got a big night tonight, as it is MBH Construction sponsored night here at the ball game. We have these cool little pennants that they have at the Tribe Trader down here that they gave out. I made sure I got one I hang at my house. But, hey, if you haven't seen the new roundabout at the campus, it looks fantastic. They've widened it a little bit so maybe them semi trucks can quit hitting the curbs and doing damage. But they put this big K in the middle. It looks awesome. That was done by Mr. Canopi, correct?
Yes. Rowdy Canopi built the K. It's a stainless steel K. 10-foot tall,
I was gonna ask,
12 by 12 platform. It's really nice. I mean, and we've got future plans. We're waiting on some lights to get delivered, and we'll be able to light it up at night. And,
that's gonna be cool.
It'll look really neat.
I saw you out there on the ladder, and I thought that thing's got to be 10 foot tall. Coach Weaver's having to go up on the ladder.
I was the polisher, so I had to get a ladder to get up to the top of it.
Yeah, but it looks fantastic. If you haven't driven around the campus in the last week, you need to do that and check it out. I'm hoping the lights around the circle even probably light it up. I'm hoping.
Yeah,
maybe get a little shine to it.
Yeah, we're keeping those lights around the outer edge of the circle.
Yeah.
Those will stay on. Those are Mr. Brister kind of controls those and figures out what lights what colors and all that kind of stuff. I'm glad it's him and not me.
Well, yeah, and I understand that thought too.
Yeah.
You get enough phone calls the way it is.
Yeah.
Well, once again, you have been watching the pregame First United pregame show. At First United, we are here to help you spend your Kingston game night wisely. Sit back and enjoy your community, your family time, and supporting your Redskins athletes. Visit us at firstunitedbank.com, member FDIC. The band is on the field. Well, the Wolvie band is on the field. The Heavener Wolves Not very many bands have been traveling this year. I know ours have set out a couple of games. It's good to have band. We went last week to Bethel and filled up a whole section over there. And
I know this time of year they've got a lot of them have. I know a couple times we've had competitions. I think on Saturday, and they have to leave early Saturday morning. And I get it, you know. And some of the road games that we have are not real close. I mean, they're forever away.
It is.
You know?
Well, Comanche was an hour 45, and that was the closest. And I think Bethel was the second closest, and that was just right around 2 hours. Yeah. After that, it goes up pretty much 2.5, 3 or 4, something like that. And
definitely.
So
definitely.
One of the Heavener coaches stopped and said, "Well, we made the drive down here. That was kind of brutal." And I said, "That wasn't near as bad as us going to Roland last year in the pouring rain." And he said, "Oh, that is farther for you." But, you know, the Heavener coaches, I visited with them, and they complimented our campus. A lot of people do when they get here. It looks really nice, and we're proud of what we have here. It does look good. We're going to go to one last commercial break for your pregame show. When it comes back, we will hopefully get ready to do the national anthem and the coin toss and get your captains ready for you. So we'll be back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
Start your morning at Paradise Donuts. Fresh, warm donuts in every flavor you love. Plus a full hot breakfast to kickstart your day. Whether it's a quick bite or a hearty plate, Paradise Donuts makes mornings brighter and tastier. With a fast and convenient drive-thru, it's easy to grab and go. Open Monday through Saturday from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. Located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Paradise Donuts, where every morning tastes like paradise.
Sparlin Realty is dedicated to achieving your goals and will always do what's in your best interest. For residential and commercial properties, farm, ranch, and land purchases, you'll feel good about your choice of Sparlin Realty.
At Sparlin Realty, there's nothing more gratifying than achieving your goals and earning your trust along the way.
Whether you're selling your property or buying your dream home, it would be our privilege to assist you. Please call us today at 580-745-1055
or SparlinRealty.com.
Hey Texoma, have you heard? Gecko's at Lake Texoma has a new location, but it's still the same great food you love. Dig into mouth-watering street tacos, sizzling fajitas, supreme nachos, or an empanada salad. Craving something fast? Call ahead and swing by their convenient drive-thru. Planning a special event? Book their private party room for an unforgettable fiesta. Explore the full menu, upcoming events, and more at Gecko's at LakeTexoma.com. Located at 1006 US 70 in Kingston.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Durant is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Durant. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
Kingston Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Weber in a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Visit today at 23 North Main Street in Kingston. Kingston Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
Welcome back, everybody. Your first United pregame show. This is the Kingston Sports Network, brought to you by Woody Ford Motor Company, bringing vehicle service to you with the Woody Ford mobile app. Woody Ford certified techs can come to your work, home, wherever you are. Download the Woody Ford mobile app service today. Well, it's a beautiful night here in Kingston, Oklahoma. Not much wind. Is that a newer flag at the football field over there, Coach Weaver?
It is fair. It's new this season. Yes. Yes.
And
a little bigger. We upgraded. Got a little bigger.
A little bigger. That's
but
good.
You're right. It's just kind of sitting still. You can't tell how big it is right now.
Well, we're ready to go, and we're just waiting on the football teams now. I don't know if it's the Pride of Heavener or they're out there dancing and doing their thing as the Pride of Texas Homeland is coming out on the field. Here they are, getting ready to do our national anthem. Like I said, we've got a great night planned for you. Well, Coach Weeb, at this time, normally, Jory says, Robert, what are your keys to the game tonight?
Okay, Robert, what are your keys to the game tonight?
I was going to say, do you have any keys? I get to steal Jory's because he's not here, and it's always have nobody get hurt. That's always his first key.
That's a good one.
I can tell you, I'd like to see Reed Patterson continue the path he's on.
He's been playing really well. He's thrown some really good balls. He's run the ball well. At Bethel, he threw a couple of balls that were just in perfect position for our receivers. Just hit them right in stride, and that's tough to guard.
You are absolutely correct.
It's really tough to guard if you're putting it right on the money. So
it's hard to guard if you're putting it on the money. It's hard to guard if your receivers don't know exactly where you are going to put it. There was a couple to Ratzliff where the defender had no idea, and the ball was thrown to Ratzliff's back shoulder, and Ratzliff knew and just turned and went to it.
Yes.
And they were laid in there perfectly. I went back and watched it, some of those plays from last week.
Yes.
And I enjoyed them just as much the second time as I did the first time.
Yeah.
And so it was really good to see. And his first couple of weeks, he ran the ball well, but he struggled throwing. He seemed to be behind or ahead of receivers. They seemed to be off timing.
Yeah.
And to see him now starting to hit them in stride, the Bethel coach had to come up to the top where we were at last week to get some equipment, and he made a comment about he had hoped the fact that we had graduated the Walker boys and Ollinger that would slow him down.
Yeah.
And he said, I tried to stack the box and make your quarterback beat us, and man, did he ever beat us.
Yeah.
So it didn't really work out for him. Well, we're going to turn down our mics and turn up the microphone outside for you to be able to hear the Pride of Texas Homeland play the national anthem.
Please bow your heads. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the ability and opportunity to be here tonight. I pray that you be with the players, officials, coaches, staff, fans, trainers, and managers as we go through this game tonight. I pray for your hedge of protection over all travels and allow all players to stay safe on the field. I pray that you allow both teams to have good sportsmanship and play in a way that is pleasing to you. Allow all to glorify you through everything they do. Lastly, thank you for the community surrounding us and all that you will continue to do. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
You would please remain standing. Put your hand over your heart as we pay tribute to the greatest country in the world, the United States of America, with the playing of the national anthem by the Redskins Pride.
right, welcome back, everybody. As the Pride of Texoma played your national anthem, did a great job. I had to move the crowd mic. I was hoping we could hear them. We could. Last time we were here against Okmulgee, some of our young Redskin fans found the mic and was singing into it by the third quarter.
Jeez.
And so at that point, it was more entertainment than the game. But it was. I went ahead and moved it a little lower. Well, this has been the pregame show, your first United pregame show. Life is yours to spend. Spend it taking small steps and making giant leaps. Most of all, spend life wisely. First United Bank of Kingston is a proud sponsor of Kingston Athletics. We appreciate everything that First United Bank does for our athletes and our programs and everybody here at Kingston and the Marshall County area, to be honest. They're pretty invested in both schools, Medill and Kingston. Well, we're getting your captains ready. See if we can't zoom in on the far side. Looks like we got number 62, Andy Antonio. Number 55, Jeremiah Castile Jr. Number 11, Spencer Clubb. Number 8, Brandon Sanchez. And number 32 is going to be Jorge Lira. That'll be the captains for the Wolves. Still waiting on the Kingston Redskins to come down. Who you got up here? Natalie? Oh, well, I don't know. She'll be as much fun as Brianne was. Natalie, come here. Hey, if we gave you one of these, would you talk to the people out there on the air? She says no. Okay.
It was a pretty definite no.
Yeah, that was pretty definite no. All right, your captains for your Redskins will be number 58. That's Levi Koontz. Number 1, Jackson Martin. Number 76, Blaine Henry. And number 60, Jory knows that number better than I do, Tristan Casey. Jory does a really good job with the numbers. I have to cheat and look at the sheet a lot more.
Number 8, Brandon Sanchez. Number 11, Spencer Clubb. Number 32, George Lira. Number 55, Jeremy Castile Jr. Number 62, Andy.
Is that Whitehead? Is that one of our basketball referees that comes in season?
That's Harlan Burgess.
That's who I thought that was.
Yep. Actually played in the high school basketball state tournament against Harlan. He was from Chandler. Chandler played Alva in the first round my freshman year.
Did you beat him?
We did not.
Oh, he was one heck of a ball player.
We did not, and they won the state championship
They
actually
did.
that year.
Okay.
So,
all right, good buddy. Coach Caraway in the box tonight. Good to see him. I think this is the first time I've seen him up here this year. All right. Heavner has won the toss, and they'll defer to the second half. Redskins will get the ball at the south end zone. Putting it down here to our line. You can watch the Redskins come out in the field. 30 seconds on the clock. Soon the teams will be running on the field. We'll get this party started. Watching the Kingston Sports Network, brought to you by 96.1 out of Durant. That's a member of the Keystone Broadcasting Company. Thankful for them and all that they do to allow us to bring you all the Redskins actions. Softball, basketball, football, baseball. Graduation.
Yeah.
They let us do a lot. Here are your Redskins. Lights are flickering.
Got the timing down on the old light show.
We got some dancing lights now. Finally, we've had them. It's just the show's been a little too long to play. It hasn't been easy to access, but we've done some things here and been able to get those working now the way we want to. So that's good to know. All right.
I'm going to try to remember to start the light show when we score a touchdown. You might have to remind me.
I got to remember to read the touchdown is by Warren Cat, along with try to remind you to start the light show.
Well, my wife says I do not have a very good memory, so
you know what? There's some similarities there for us, buddy. All right, looks like Brandon Sanchez, number 8, will tee it up for the Wolves. Logan Stevens and is that Jackson Martin back deep for the Redskins. As Ty Jones and Everhart are about the 25-yard line. Either way you look at it, there's a lot of speed by the 4 guys back there.
Yeah, any one of those 4, well, they're going to kick it short.
Ty Jones is going to fair catch it and slide in on a knee. Redskins will have the ball at the 35-yard line to begin their first drive. Yeah, it's a smart play by Ty.
Smart. We had to kind of come up to catch it, to field it.
Sanchez put just enough leg underneath that. You know, if he kicks it a little lower in a line drive, then you can field it and run it. But with that much air underneath it, you're just asking for too much trouble. Reed Patterson in the backfield. Martin in motion. It'll be a handoff to Jackson Martin on the far side. Gets a block, and he'll go around the corner. Down the sideline he'll go, and they're going to say he stepped out of bounds at about the 45-yard line, maybe. That was about the time I was thinking, if he's gonna make it, he's gonna go.
Well, he kind of squirted out of there, and I thought, man, maybe he stayed in bounds.
Yeah. Redskins get a first down on the first carry from Martin. Get the ball into Wolf territory.
In the Wolf territory on the 45-yard line.
Handoff up the middle. We're going to turn down the cheerleader microphone just a little. I got that thing pointing right at Carly Lilly down there. And boy, howdy, you could hear her announce the cheer. All right, gain of 1 on the play there. Second down and 9. Logan Stevens in the backfield with Reed Patterson. Patterson looking to pass. He'll drop it off. Great pass to Everhart. Makes the guy miss. Now he's getting tackled by a pack of Wolves. Be good enough for a Redskin first down as he gets to about the 32-yard line.
Good job after the catch, avoiding a couple of defenders, but not trying to do too much and forcing a turnover or something like that.
Yeah, good job by Everhart. Of course, last week, he had that interception. Okay. Miss Carroll is telling us to turn up our mics. So, Miss Carroll, let Jamie know if that's good enough. Oh. Was that Ratcliffe on the carry?
It was Logan.
It was
Stevens.
Okay.
He had one guy to beat two. One guy at the safety just.
Well, I looked up and Ratcliffe was in front of him, I guess. Yeah. So, of course, that's not a bad lead blocker at all. Ratcliffe is probably about as good as you can get on lead blockers.
Definitely.
And he was out in front. So, a 1st and 10 for your Redskins from about the 20-yard line. Patterson rolls to his right. He's going to keep it. He's going to run. He's going to get tackled after a gain of about 5, maybe 6 on the play. Be tackled by Jeremiah Steele and Willie Dehart by Heavner. Hal's math isn't math, and gain of 7, second down and 4. Patterson with the carry to his left. He's going to be brought down about the 10-yard line. We have a penalty on the play.
Like holding.
That'll be a holding against the Redskins. So they'll bring it back 10 yards. Yes. So that'll make it a second down and about 14, something like that. Ball's just right around the 25-yard line. Patterson passing. Open man across the middle. It's Everhart.
Oh.
And he almost got away from Case and Free, and Free just got enough of him to keep him down. But a great job of picking up a huge chunk of that real estate that they just lost on the penalty. Make it a 3rd down and 1 from about the 11.
Everhart right there at the end of that play kind of came down a little awkwardly, like he might have hyperextended a knee or something. He popped up, and he's still out there.
Is he walking gingerly? Or
okay, but
give it to Ratzliff. Ratzliff met right at the line, and it's going to be close to a 1st down. They're going to say it's 4th down and short. Kind of unusual there to see Ratzliff get stood up and not get a yard.
Hey, 55 for Heavner. I'm not sure what his.
He's a big old guy, isn't he?
Jeremy Castile is a big old boy.
He is. Oh, we have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back right after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
All right, welcome back. 4th down and 1. We'll see if we can't get the volume issues arranged.
Oh, no, I just clicked the thing.
Yeah. It'll be a handoff to Ratzliff, and he's going to get the 1st down. It'll be a 1st and goal. As the Redskins get it. You had one job to do.
Yeah. Oh, I set my arm over on it, and it
clicked it.
I'm going to move the cursor off the play button.
Yeah. All right, 1st and goal. Ball's just inside the 5. Patterson will take the snap. And
it's Ratzliff.
Ratzliff up the middle. Redskin touchdown.
Now I can do it.
Scores a Warren Cat touchdown. Presented by Warren Cat, one of the largest and fastest growing Caterpillar dealerships in North America. Proudly serving Texas and Oklahoma. Visit warrencat.com. Ratzliff punches it in from about 4 yards out to cap off the Kingston opening drive. We'll do that right there. All right.
See if that sounds better.
See if it sounds better to the people at home. And we're going to take another commercial break. We'll be back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCadden in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options, or call today at 580-795-2500.
Welcome back as Kingston is kicking it off. Jamie Lewis teeing the ball up, and that'll go into the end zone. Wolves will get the ball at their own 20-yard line to begin their first drive in the first quarter. First and 10. Brayton Seymour in the backfield to take the snaps for the Wolves. There's a handoff to Free. We have a penalty on the backfield. In the backfield, and Parks Ratzliff will tackle Free for a loss of about 7 on the play. If that's a holding, I'm not sure you want to take it.
I don't think so. I think you decline that.
It is. It's a holding, and they're going to decline it,
And I'm pretty sure the hold was on Parks Ratzliff. I think they were holding Parks.
And
he broke free and still was able to make the play.
Yeah, now you got a second and about 15 instead of a first and 20. I think it's a pretty good trade-off. Seymour in the backfield. Here's the snap. He'll hand it off again to Free. Free will get about a yard on the gain. Eli Goss with the tackle. I gave Eli credit last week for diving off the field to get out of there in time. And he met me at the bus and asked me if I got him tripping as he ran off the field. I said, I thought you were diving. Here's a pass down the sidelines, and it's going to be caught. Brandon Sanchez on the reception as they go up over the top. Oh, we have a penalty on the play.
Martin was in great position.
Martin was in great position.
But he just didn't get his head turned around and find the football.
Right.
And again, that was a dime by the quarterback. He put it right on the money.
It was. Well, they're going to back the Wolves up on that play. So it's going to be third down again. Ball is going to be put at the 7-yard line. Got to get to the 30. So a third and 23 for the Wolves. Seymour with the snap. He's going to throw deep to the near sideline And that's going to fall just out of the outstretched arms of Saul Sylvia. Incomplete. We have another penalty on the play.
I really don't think they wanted Everhart to allow that receiver to get on the inside of him.
Yeah, that's definitely.
That was a little dangerous. Little dangerous. Luckily, it worked out. What was the penalty?
I never saw him make a sign. They picked up the flag and walked off. So maybe it was against the Wolves. They declined it because it's 4th down now.
Oh, boy.
Oh. We didn't have the right personnel out there, and Coach Hill is not happy about that. We're going to keep it right here for a minute as they take a timeout.
Yeah, you hate to waste timeouts on something like that, not having the right people out there.
Yeah, the personnel issue is definitely not what you want.
Looking at Heavner's roster, and I was talking to their athletic director before the game. They've got a load of freshmen and sophomores. They just all up and down the roster. I think he told me they had maybe 5 or 6 juniors and 4 or 5 seniors maybe, and the rest are freshmen and sophomores. And I think they've got some young junior high groups that are pretty good. So here in a couple of years, they may be kind of tough to deal with if we're still in the same district.
The district thing is kind of a double-edged sword. I mean, the travel is the bad thing about the district. But if you go back to the district that we originally were going to be in, then that puts you with Washington and several private schools in the Oklahoma City area.
Yeah.
So I don't know that there's a better or worse thing there.
I agree.
Here's the punt. Everhart will field it about the 45. He'll come to his left. He's got room. Oh, that's going to be a blindside block is what they're going to call.
That's on Levi, wouldn't it?
I would think so. Yeah. He's getting an earful, and there's 3 flags. They all saw it. This is gonna be a blindside block. You can't hit them from when they're not looking like that. It's a safety issue, so it'll come back from that point. I believe 15 yards.
It looked like a couple of the Heavner players that were left just kind of quit and let him let Hudson run into the end zone because they were like, "This is coming back anyway." So. Why? I'm not going to hurt myself trying to, this play don't count anyway.
I don't know. I've ever seen anybody do that. Neither. It's like, oh, well, they're going to blow a whistle. So the ball's going to be at the 37-yard line where the Redskins will start their second possession. Possession, not position. Logan Stevens to Patterson's left. Ty Jones and Ratzliff in motion. They'll get set. Ty Jones goes back the other way. Patterson out to Ty Jones in the flat. Makes one defender miss. Goes between 2 defenders, and they'll wrap him up together. Number 11, Spencer Clubb, and Braden Seymour, number 1, on the tackle for Heavner. A gain of about 8 on the play. Be second down and 2 for your Redskins. Patterson takes the snap, hands it off to Jackson Martin. He'll be tackled in the backfield at about the 30-yard line. Be a loss of maybe 1 or 2 on the play. So we're looking at 3rd down and 2 now for your Redskins. Trips on the far side. Patterson looking on the near side. Has Everhart open down the field. He'll haul it in and be tackled by number 32, Jorge Lira, and number 57, Willie Dehart. But the gain is good enough for Redskin first down, and it'll be a 1st and goal from the 10. Snap goes to Patterson up the middle with a handoff to Ratzliff. He'll gain about 3 on the play. Second and goal from, let's see where they spot that. Just about the 8, so gain of 2 on the play, not 3. Patterson will keep it himself, goes to the left, has Parks Ratzeff blocking for him, and he'll go in untouched. We talked about that earlier. If you want somebody blocking for you, it's going to be Ratzeff.
Definitely. And he had a whole host there that just get behind the wall of flesh and just follow him into the end zone.
Yeah. Untouched for the 8-yard touchdown run goes Patterson. And the Redskins lead for the time being 13-0. Here's the kick, and it's blocked. And so the score will stay 13-0. Was that 55 that got his hands on that?
Looked like it was.
We're going to keep it right here because last time it didn't take them long, and I've only got one more commercial break, I think.
No, they're going to get him out there quick. Now, 55, they don't have heights and weights on there, but he's got to be 6'4", 6'5", probably 280, 290. He's big.
There we go. All right. Lewis tee up the ball for your Redskins. Sanchez back to receive for the Wolves. And there's the kick. And Sanchez will just turn and watch it go into the end zone as Lewis puts it through. Havener will take over at the 20-yard line.
We talked about the Marlowe-Washington matchup. It's 7-0 Marlowe. 2 minutes left into the first quarter.
That game was a really close game last year. I believe Marlowe, they forced overtime in Washington and then went for it. Went for a 2-point conversion to win the game in overtime and didn't get it.
Yes.
And Washington came out and beat them. And so I'm sure that is one. I'm glad you looked at it because that's one I wanted to keep an eye on. Ratzeff is going to wrap him up deep in the backfield again. And Ratzeff was trying to help him up.
I think he needs a minute after that.
A little breather.
I think he's wanting out. He's wanting somebody else to come in.
It'll be a loss of about 4 on the play. Be second down and 14. I think that was Logan Hetherington on the carry. The bag. There should be, that bag that's in your hand. Yeah, open it up.
Oh, great job. Great job by Martin. That time he turned around and found the football. The quarterback just threw it a mile high in the air.
Did he intercept
and
that?
Jackson,
I missed it.
Jackson
I'm
went
so
up.
Sorry, folks.
Nope, Jackson went up and intercepted that ball. It was in really good position again. I got your back, Robert. I got your back.
Well, the camera missed it because I was trying to answer a question and turned around when they ran the play, and I missed it. And I apologize for those at home that didn't get to see the interception. That was my fault. Redskins have it at the 43-yard line after the interception by Jackson Martin. kind of little power formation here. Oh, it's going to be a reverse. There goes Everhart as he breaks a tackle down the sideline. He'll go. And I don't know who gave him a block down there down the field. It was a good block.
I think was that
that's
number 50.
Okay, yeah, that's James Trout.
Yeah.
That's a nice little different look from the Redskins as the ball was handed off to, I believe it was Ratzliff, and then Ratzliff handed it back to Everhart. Patterson takes a snap, looks to his left, now to his right, and a nice play by Julian Sanchez in the end zone to knock the ball away from Ty Jones at the last moment. It'll be 2nd and 10 from about the 13, excuse me. I have to zoom out. They're spread all the way across the field here. Stevens in the backfield with Patterson. Patterson rolled to his left. Throw it down the field, and that was in and out of the hands of Ratzliff. And he'll bring up 3rd down for the Redskins. That's actually 2 rares in one play. Ball was just a little off on the throw, and Ratzliff still got his hands on it and didn't catch it. Normally both those things don't go wrong.
Yeah, I was a little behind him. He kind of had to reach back for it, and just a little bit too awkward to catch.
Here's another pass to the left. That's going to be to Everhart, and he'll walk right into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. That extra point is good. Brings the score to 20-0. We'll keep it here. We'll take a break in between. Jory's trying to help me out here. He's like, turn your volume up.
Volume?
Yeah, I'm trying. There we go. We'll see if that's better. I mean,
maybe I need to put the microphone closer to my mouth. Maybe that'll help.
Let's see if that gets better. Jory, stay with me. See if you can help me out here, buddy. Black knob, he said. Oh.
Black knob?
Is it that one? Let's see if that gets better.
I don't know. That's a blue knob.
Oh, I think it's up here. Up here's what he's talking about. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, well, that turned me up a lot. There.
That's pretty loud.
Is that loud in your ear?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll see if I can't fix that. And there's another kickoff that goes through the end zone. Jory says, I'm better now. Jory, what about Coach Weidner? Can you hear him?
Can you hear me now, Jory?
See, the audio is typically a Jory House thing. He does a great job.
Yeah.
And I cannot. Well, still uglier than me. Well, jeez.
Well, I'm a newbie. You got way too many buttons over here for me to know what's going on.
There's a run up the middle. And it's going to be Kuntz on the tackle down low. Gain of 1 on the play.
I think Henry was in there to help out a little bit.
See, 2nd down and 8 now for the Wolves. Looking to pass down the middle, and it's going to go over the heads of everybody as Stevens and Everhart were back on the coverage for your Redskins. Be 3rd down and 8 now for the Redskins. Seymour's got a pretty decent arm.
No, he does. He's thrown a couple of really good balls. Obviously, they need to look out for that. I think that first ball to
went over
Martin's head. I think it was a good indication that he can throw it a little bit.
Yeah. Seymour in the backfield by himself. Takes the snap, looks to his left, and completes the pass. Woo! Henry with a hit on someone. Jory wasn't here to see it. They're going to get a 1st down. Jory's been talking all season long about Henry getting a hit on someone, and he laid one on.
That was pretty good.
Him there.
Yeah, pretty good pursuit.
But the
Wolves laying a hit on him.
The Wolves pick up right at the 1st down marker, at the yardage marker, and they will they'll have a 1st and 10 from the 30. Hand off to Free, I'm sure. Is that Free?
Yeah, it looked like Henry got in there and wrapped him up first.
No, that was number 11, Club on the carry.
Yeah.
Club is in the backfield with Seymour. Henry on the tackle, that's true. Time winding down here in the 1st quarter. They're going to let it run out.
Yeah.
We're going to go to commercial break here at the end of the 1st quarter. We'll be back with the 2nd quarter action after this on the Kingston Sports Network.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back, everybody. 2nd quarter action coming your way. The Redskins offense isn't needing any adjustments like we're needing on the volume up here. We're having to make more adjustments than they are.
Well, when you have a rookie like me sitting over here by the soundboard, it's not a good.
Not a good combination.
No, it's not a good.
Here's a handoff up the middle. Club will push the pile forward. Move the ball up to about the 36-yard line. It'll be a 3rd down and 4 for the Wolves. Club in the backfield with Seymour to his left. You got Sanchez over here to the near sideline. And I'll hand it off to Club. Up the middle, he'll go again. And he's going to be met. by Blaine Henry again and Kuntz at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Be a 4th down and 4. And the offense looks like they're going to stay on the field. Being down by 3 scores here early in the ball game. Seymour communicating with Sanchez on the near sideline, trying to get the Redskins to jump. Now he's getting a sign from the coach. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap to Sanchez. He's looking down the near sideline. He's going to throw it, and he'll get Sanchez. Oh, and a great play by Eberhardt, as that ball was in the hands of Brandon Sanchez, and Hudson Eberhardt reaches in and knocks it away.
Boy, he got beat off the line. Luckily, he's got some really good catch-up speed. He's got some recovery time. He got there quick and was able to smartly put a hand in there and rip at that ball as soon as the receiver caught it.
Yeah, I was making the call as it was caught because it looked like he had it, and thankfully, as you said, he was able to get his hands on it. So the Redskins will take over at the Wolf 36-yard line. Here's a handoff. Not quite sure. Nope, that was Bowen Proctor on the carry. He picked up about 3 yards. 4. So ball's on the 33-yard line. Proctor to Patterson's right, Stevens to his left. Handoff will go to Proctor as he dances up the middle, finds a hole, and cuts up the middle, and is able to get the ball inside the 30 to about the 28-yard line. Be a 3rd and 2 from there.
Tackle was made by number 20, Cason Free for the Wolves, the sophomore.
Same setup in the backfield here as Patterson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, slips a little, then throws it down the middle, and it's going to be knocked away by Julian Sanchez. Again, the attempt was to Ty Jones, and I believe that's the second time they've gone to him, and it's the second time that Sanchez has got his hands on it.
Yeah, Sanchez has made a couple of good plays on a couple of pass breakups. And he doesn't look like your typical cornerback.
No.
Looks more like a linebacker type kid. But has been in really good position.
He must have pretty good speed because Ty Jones is not a slow guy.
Yeah.
Well, a little wildcat formation here as Proctor keeps it himself, cuts to the right, and he has a gap. He's going to get enough for the 1st down before being tackled by D. Hart and Free. But Kingston will get the 1st down. The ball's going to be at the 23-yard line. Patterson set to take the snap. Stevens behind him in the backfield. Jackson Martin in motion, and the handoff will go, I think, Patterson to keep it. And DeHart's going to be in there on the tackle after a gain of looks like about 6 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 4 for your Redskins.
I hate to beat a dead horse here, but 55, Jeremy Castile. Blaine Henry just helped him up off the floor, off the ground, and he made Blaine Henry look small.
There you go. Stevens finds a hole, breaks a tackle, and he will score from about 20 yards out. Logan Stevens with the run into the end zone. Tackle on 6 more for your Redskins. That touchdown is a Warren Cat touchdown Presented by Warren Cat, one of the largest and fastest growing Caterpillar dealerships in North America. Proudly serving Texas and Oklahoma. Visit warrencat.com today. Martin on the hold. Here's the extra point attempt. It's up. It's good. Redskins lead 27-0. You're watching Kingston Sports Network, brought to you by Woody Ford. Get to Texoma price leader for a great deal on your next vehicle. Woody Ford, a proud supporter of Kingston Athletics. Well, another night of district play, and the Redskins have started off about like they have most of them. As they are up on top 27-0 here early in the second quarter.
Robert, our three flag girls, I just kind of had a flashback to last week at Bethel. They scored a touchdown. They run the flags down the track in front of the fans, and we scored 73 points. And by the time the game was over, they were a little tired.
They put in some running.
They did.
Now, aren't all three of them they're all three basketball players?
They are.
It's only helping them.
And we had practice this morning, so they ran quite a bit this morning. So they're definitely getting the miles in for sure today.
Well, is it Destry Davis,
Maddie Hammond, and Kizzy Wood?
Kizzy Wood, yes. Yeah. We caught them in Comanche doing a TikTok.
Yes.
And put that on the air. That was fun.
Yes.
Well, now kicking to the south end zone. And this one's going to be fielded by Sanchez at the 1. And he's going to be knocked down. Let's see who's on the bottom there.
20.
Logan Stevens.
It's Logan.
On the tackle. Trace Pruitt don't get credit. He came in and fell after the tackle was made. Nice try, Trace. Trace had a sack last week. Middle opened up, and he had a shot at the quarterback. Nobody blocked him, and he took care of it.
A little jumping on the pile, trying to get a credit for a sack. It's a Coach Weebner trick. That's something I used to do.
Seymour in the backfield. Nobody else but him. Sanchez in motion. Seymour will keep it himself and go up the middle. And he's going to be tackled. I believe that's by Ratzliff. Yeah. Gain of about 6 on the play. 7, something like that. It's going to be, let's say 8. 2, second down and 2 to go for Heavner.
Had him stopped for a gain of about 4 or 5, and Omar Cruz, number 68, lineman, come in and kind of pushed him from behind. Let him gain a few more yards.
All right, Club in the backfield to Seymour's left. And the handoff will go to Club. And he's going to be met close to the line of scrimmage by Proctor. But it's going to be good enough for a Wolves first down as he gains just about 2.5 yards. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 28. Coach Weaver, you got any fall break plans?
We're having basketball practice and not really. Nothing
really
special.
Going deep with it, and they're going to call Martin for interference, but I don't know what they saw there that they didn't like. But it'll give the Wolves a first down. So, well, I'm going up tomorrow to enjoy some softball. I'm going to go watch the state tournament tomorrow and Saturday.
Okay.
And then thanks to our ag teachers, Josie McGowan and Chris McGowan, they are going to give me a couple of tickets to the Oklahoma State football game.
Okay.
So I'm going to go watch them on Saturday night. I've got
They play Cincinnati?
Cincinnati, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be, It'll be a tough one, I think.
Yeah, Cincinnati's ranked now.
Yeah, I think they're not bad.
So it could be interesting. Well, Seymour in the backfield takes a snap, and he'll keep it up the middle. And he will get around Proctor, who came up and tried to tackle him, and he just sidestepped him. And Patterson's going to get the tackle, but it's going to be good enough for a first down. And the Wolves are kind of putting a little drive together here just in the later part of the second quarter. Clubb and Seymour seem to be getting just enough yardage to keep the chains and the clock moving.
Ooh. Parks.
That was Parks Ratzliff coming off the edge and laying the boom on Clubb.
Wow.
Clubb's going to have to go off the field as his helmet came off. But that was a good clean tackle by Ratzliff. Clubb with a gain of about a half a yard maybe. And it'll be second and almost 10. Well, speaking of fall break plans, I was talking with Presley Campbell, one of our seniors here. Told her I'd give her a shout-out, so Presley was there. And then and Coach Jones was there, and he was going to take his wife for her birthday on a hot air balloon ride.
Whoa.
So
okay.
I'm excited to hear back from him to see how that went. Here's a pass up the middle, and it's going to be hauled in by Free as the Wolves find a hole in the zone defense by the Redskins. Tackled by Logan Stevens, but a big gain on the play, and the ball is at the 28-yard line of the Redskins.
Robert, there is absolutely no way that I could get my wife to get into a hot air balloon.
Well, that's the thing. I could get my wife to get into the hot air balloon, but she's going solo. I'm not going up there. He was telling me about it, and he said we're going to get to go on this hot air balloon ride. And I'm thinking, okay. Then he threw out 3 or 4 hours, and I went, nope. 30,000 or 3,000 feet or something. He told me the feet up in the air, and when he mentioned the time and the height, Robert was out on that.
I want to go on a 20-minute ride.
Here's another pass up the middle.
Oh.
And they're going to throw out a flag. That one's going to be either on Stevens.
You know, that one I can kind of see a little bit more. Logan never got his head turned around.
Well,
and I don't know. The ball seemed like it was a little bit underthrown. I don't know. I mean, I could see that one maybe a little more than the other one.
Here's the thing. In high school football, you don't have to get your head around.
Yeah. True.
You don't.
True.
And so, I mean, that's the problem with that one is you can go face guard them all you want.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, it's going to be a penalty on the Redskins. Ball's going to be it's going to have a 1st and 10 for the Huebner Wolves at the 15 now. As you can see the end zone starting to get a little closer. There's a handoff to Clubb up the middle. Gain of about 2 on the play. 2nd down and 10. Ball's at the 13. Or excuse me, 2nd down and 8. 2nd down, oh my.
Where did the Wolves start this drive, Robert?
Well, he returned the kick, and so he came out to about the 25, I think. Oh. Still on his feet there. Ty Jones missed him in the backfield, and he got up to about the 5-yard line. That's going to be good enough for a first down, I believe. It is. It'll be 1st and goal from the 5 for the Wolves. Tough run by Seymour. Wolves still have 2 timeouts in their pockets. Plenty of time to go here in the half. Seymour and Clubb in the backfield. It's been we have a handoff up the middle. Clubb up the middle. Gain of about 2 or 3 on the play. be a 2nd and goal now from the 3. Trout on the tackle. Here's a snap to Seymour. He hands it off to Clubb, who's met at the line by Blaine Henry and Parks Ratzliff, and he's not going anywhere with that combo. In fact, he's going to lose about 3 yards on the play, maybe 2. It looks like it's going to be at the 5, so 2-yard loss. 3rd and goal from the 5 now.
It's actually a good opportunity for us to, kind of see what we're made of here in the goal line, and see if we can't keep them out of the end zone.
Now they're going to try to throw it to the corner, and the pass is too high. Attempted receiver was free. Logan Stevens on the coverage. And that'll make it a 4th and goal from the 5 now. I'm sure they'll go for it. Yeah, you're right. It's a great opportunity to see what your defense has with their backs against the wall here. Minute 21 showing on the clock here in your 2nd quarter. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. We're going to take a timeout as well. We'll be back with the last minute 21 in the first half after these messages.
When your car or truck needs a little TLC, head on down to Kingston Car Care. They've got new and used tires, oil changes, flats, and rotations. And if you're stuck, their mobile service truck will come to you. Folks around here know Kingston Car Care for honest service, fair prices, and tires for just about anything you drive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, right off Highway 70 in Kingston. Kingston Car Care. Good people, great service, and keeping you rolling down the road.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Well, welcome back, everybody, as we are getting here ready for the last minute 21. I'm getting texted from my mom. I got in trouble. She didn't know about the OSU game. She's OSU. Yep, I'm going to go.
Good job, Robert.
I know it. And to answer your other question, the Lady Demons won today. So, and there's a pass for the end zone, broken up by Martin at the last minute. And the Redskins defense will hold, and they will get the ball over on downs. Coach Jimmy Miller, who coached softball here, went to Duncan.
Yep.
And I'm from the area over there, and I have a couple of cousins that play on the Duncan softball team, the Reed Rockets. That's what their dad calls them, the Reed Rockets. And then their pitcher, I went to high school with her dad, so I followed Duncan. And so they beat Claremore today in the state tournament. So there's a pass out to Ty Jones, and he'll catch it and just step out of bounds about the 15-yard line. So good to see Coach Miller having some success at the 5A level. He's a good guy, good coach.
Yeah.
Loved having him here at Kingston.
Super class act, for sure.
Yes. All right, minute 12 to go on here on the clock. Redskins, let's see if they're trying to put something together here at the last minute, maybe a 2-minute drill thing. And he's going to go back, and we're going to go back to the sideline, and Jones will once again catch it just 10 yards out and out to the out of bounds marker. Keep moving the ball and stopping the clock as they have 2 timeouts still in their pocket as well. Don't really have to take a shot at anything deep if they keep giving you that 10 yards at a time.
Yeah, we'll take 10 at a time.
You run 6 seconds off and get 10 yards.
Yeah.
Here's a snap to Patterson. This time he goes to the other side of the field, finds Martin out in the flat. Martin won't quite get 10 yards, but he will gain about 8. We'll give Natalie Weebner her shout out. She's texting Taylor, giving him all kinds of criticism.
Not talking enough, I guess. She tells me I talk way too much at home, and then now I'm not talking enough.
She's like, why don't you talk like you do at home?
Exactly. I love you, honey.
Here's a pass out to this side to Ratzlaff, and he's going to go up the sideline, and he'll be out of bounds about the 46-yard line. Just under a minute now to go. As he's ran out of bounds by Julian Sanchez. Ball's at the 45-yard line, 1st and 10 for your Redskins. Hal Showalter's predicting a deep pass here pretty quick. I heard him over there. Here's a snap to Patterson. He's looking. Good coverage down the field, and Patterson's having to scramble. Oh, and he's going to be taken down from behind by number 57, DeHart over there. And the Redskins are going to have to use a timeout. Still have 42 seconds here to go in the half. Well, coming up here in about 42 seconds, we'll have your Chuck McCatton halftime show. You're watching the Kingston Sports Network, brought to you by Woody Ford Motor Company. Bring free vehicle service to you with the Woody Ford mobile service app. Woody Ford certified techs can come to your work, home, wherever you are. Download the Woody Ford mobile service app today. I never use the app, but I do take advantage of their service. They come and get my vehicles from the school, take them with them, and do the oil changes for life.
I saw the little Woody Ford car up here just this week, Monday or Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I know they were picking up a vehicle somewhere.
So, great service that they do for us.
Yes.
Great sponsors of our football games. They sponsor several of our football games and other athletic events. Patterson, back to pass, throws it
block somebody.
To
get a block.
Everhart. Everhart cuts it up the field. He'll go down the sideline. He pushed out of bounds around the 30-yard line. 32 seconds to go on the clock, and the Redskins are threatening now. Kind of start going, oh no, when he starts going across the field instead of to the out-of-bounds marker. But Everhart able to make great gain on that catch. And Redskins are at the 30-yard line. Patterson with Stevens to his right. Here's the snap. Patterson across the middle to Martin. Martin makes a guy miss, cuts up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at about the 15. Redskins are going to hurry to the line as the ball's flipped to Burgess, and Landon will give it to the referee, and here we go. Moving quickly, 16 on the clock. Now looking to pass to the corner of the end zone. Wide open is Ty Jones, and the Redskins run the 2-minute drill to perfection and score with 9 seconds to go in the half. That touchdown presented by Warren Cat, one of the largest and fastest growing Caterpillar dealerships in North America, proudly serving Texas and Oklahoma. Visit warrencat.com.
A defender got lost, kind of. He didn't know for sure where he was at or where Ty was at. Well, there's way too much space, and then
Sanchez had done a great job all half on Jones, and that time you're right, just a little bit too much space. The kick is up and it's good, and 9 seconds to go in the first half. Redskins lead 34-0 over the Heavener Wolves. Here we go. There's your girls we were talking about. Destry, Maddie, and Kizzy getting in their Friday night workout.
They're running a little slower tonight, I noticed.
It's the wind resistant from the flags, maybe?
Yeah, no, I think it's the dead legs from that practice they had this morning, I think.
Well, I tell you what, if you haven't watched Coach Rimmer's practices or games, you don't know. I mean, that man wants them to work.
Oh, yeah.
And so it is not for the lighthearted, I promise you. But you can ask some of those teams we see in the playoffs. They don't want to see us.
That's a fact.
For that very reason. Lewis to tee it up. You checking that score over there?
I am. Looked like 7 seconds to go in the second quarter. Marlowe, Washington is tied at 14.
That's a great ball game. We knew it'd be one to keep an eye on tonight in Oklahoma. And here's the kickoff. And it's going to go. It bounced just across the line. You know, we've seen that more this year than I can remember, how a ball just checks up, down deep like that. Yeah. And that was almost another one by Jamie Lewis that checks up at the one, and the guy's just looking at it.
You know, when you have a kicker like Jamie who really kicks the ball well, gets it really high, gets some height to his kick, you just never know when it's going to hit the ground, if it's going to check up, if it's going to bounce sideways, if it's, you know, it's really hard to tell what it's going to do. But you're right. We've seen some check up right there. Just
we have
just right by the goal line.
Hey, at least Sanchez has the know-how to grab the ball instead of look at it. We've seen it twice this year where the people back to receive kind of just let it sit.
Yeah,
like it was a punt. Well, empty backfield for Seymour. Sanchez goes across in motion, and it's going to be a handoff to Sanchez on the sweep. And he's going to be brought down by Ty Jones deep in the backfield. And that's going to do it for the half. We'll be back after these messages with your Chuck McCatton halftime show. Your Redskins lead 34-0 at the break.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCatton in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options, or call today at 580-795-2500.
Feeling run down? Need a boost? Rehydration Station and more in Kingston has you covered. From B12 shots and IV therapy to spray tans, touchless massages, and weight loss programs, they've got everything to help you look and feel your best. Whether you're after a burst of energy, improved hydration, or enhanced wellness, this is your place to revitalize. Open 7 days a week, conveniently located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Rehydration Station and more. Refresh, recharge, and feel amazing.
When it rains, it pours. So it's important for you to get the coverage that meets your needs. Farmers Insurance Agent Al Olson can help you understand your options so you can prepare for what the forecast brings. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two. Learn more by calling Agent Al Olson at 580-924-3898 to find out how he can help you protect the things that matter most to you. That's Al Olson at 580-924-3898.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Underwritten by Farmers Truck Fire Insurance Exchanges and Affiliates. Products not available in every state.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides, and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Chuck McCatton Halftime Show. For great rates on home, life, and auto, visit your Shelter Insurance Agent Chuck McCatton at 211 North 1st Street in Medill, Oklahoma. Well, it's a 34-0 halftime lead for your Redskins, as they have been able to pretty much control the entire first half. Heaver Wolves had one drive late in the second quarter that the Redskins bent on but didn't break deep in their own territory. And other than that, it's been a quiet night for Heavener. On the field, you see the Heavener band. We're going to play some of their show and then go to our second break, and then we'll make sure we get back in time for time for your Pride Takes Omaland show. I'm going to get off and turn up the sound so you can hear the Heavener marching band at this time.
When the roads were dirt and the Ford Model T ruled them all, Woody Ford opened its doors in Medill, Oklahoma, a small-town dealership with a big heart and big dreams. For 105 years, Woody Ford has been Oklahoma's oldest Ford dealership. Family-owned, proudly rooted in the heart of Texoma, and trusted by generations. We've weathered change, earned every handshake, and built lasting relationships with fairness, integrity, and exceptional service. It's not just about selling cars, it's about taking care of people. From the Model T to the electric revolution, Woody Ford has been here for it all, and we're just getting started. Woody Ford, 105 years strong, still driven by you.
Sparlin Realty is dedicated to achieving your goals and will always do what's in your best interest. For residential and commercial properties, farm, ranch, and land purchases, you'll feel good about your choice of Sparlin Realty.
At Sparlin Realty, there's nothing more gratifying than achieving your goals and earning your trust along the way.
Whether you're selling your property or buying your dream home, it would be our privilege to assist you. Please call us today at 580-745-1055
or SparlinRealty.com.
Kingston Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Weber in a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Visit today at 23 North Main Street in Kingston. Kingston Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it apart. Spend it together. Spend a little now. Spend a lot later. Spend it fearlessly. Spend it faithfully. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
At Herndon Construction, we don't just build houses, we build forever homes. Every project is custom, designed to your exact specifications, with your lifestyle in mind. Using the latest 3D home plan technology, you'll see your vision come to life before the first board is cut. From the first sketch to the final nail, Herndon Construction delivers craftsmanship you can trust and a home you'll cherish for generations. Herndon Construction, building forever homes for 3/4 of a century.
Well, that was the Heavener Wolves Marching Band, ladies and gentlemen, as they have done their halftime show. Their show looked like it had a Lion King theme to it. A great show by the band from Heavener as they will march off the field. And the Pride of Texomaland will take over. Pride of Texomaland is led by Mr. Garrett Crook, John Henry. Pride has one more competition left to go as they will go to McAllister on Wednesday for their OSSAA regional competition. I believe they perform at 124 in McAllister. So if you happen to be in the area in McAllister or are you looking for something to do on a Wednesday afternoon, I'm sure they will look forward to supporting you, the support you will have for them. I will be there. I'm going to go up and watch them before I head up to Tulsa for some things I've got going on. I'm looking forward to watching them. I'm going to turn off my mic now as they take the field, and we're going to let you watch their host show before we take our last commercial break. Here on the halftime Chuck McCatton and Shelter Insurance halftime show, for great rates on home and life and auto, visit your Shelter Insurance agent, Chuck McCatton, at 211 North 1st Street in Madill, Oklahoma. Ladies and gentlemen, here is your Pride of Texomaland.
Welcome to the field, the pride of Texoma Land. The pride of Texoma Land will be performing their 2025 halftime show, Angels and Demons. The band is under the direction of Garrett Crook and Tyler Henry. In September, the band made the finals at Tigerpalooza in Ada. Earlier this month, they competed at the Chickasaw Band Day Extravaganza, where they won their division. Their last competition will be on October the 22nd in McAllister. Drum majors, Hayden Floyd and Kennedy McCracken. Is your band ready?
The pride of Texoma, ladies and gentlemen, as they have taken the field and now are leaving the field as your Chuck McCatton halftime show is about to wrap up. For great rates on home, life, and auto, visit your shelter insurance agent, Chuck McCatton, at 211 North 1st Street, Madill, Oklahoma. I've got one more halftime break we got to do. We're going to run it, and right after these messages, we'll be back with your second half action here on the Kingston Sports Network.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCatton in Madill about Shelter's life insurance options, or call today at 580-795-2500.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
When your car or truck needs a little TLC, head on down to Kingston Car Care. They've got new and used tires, oil changes, flats, and rotations. And if you're stuck, their mobile service truck will come to you. Folks around here know Kingston Car Care for honest service, fair prices, and tires for just about anything you drive. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, right off Highway 70 in Kingston. Kingston Car Care. Good people, great service, and keeping you rolling down the road.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
Welcome back, everybody. We're going to wrap up the halftime show here. Chuck McCatton Shelton Insurance halftime show. For great rates on home, life, and auto, visit your shelter insurance agent, Chuck McCatton, at 211 North 1st Street, Madill, Oklahoma. Coach Weaver, do you still have that app open, or did you already get off of it?
No, I do. Actually, I opened up. It's on the Squirtle Game of the Week is actually Marlowe, Washington.
Oh, so were you watching it?
So I actually, I pulled it up. And
I've got it pulled up. You keep it on the game.
I
got mine pulled up. Okay. I can say some of them. So we were just talking about some of these scores from across our district. As Kiefer's leading Hugo 32-14. Let's see here. Okmulgee is trailing Prague 54-0 in the second quarter. And there's one more. Bethel trailing Roland 12-8. That one I was talking was kind of a surprise to me. Getting ready to start the second half. We'll get the logo off of there so you can see your football team. Jamie Lewis teeing it up for your Redskins. Sanchez back deep to receive. And here we are. Second half is underway. Sanchez will field it at the 5. Stay kind of on the far side of the line of the field. And it looks like Kelly Gray on the tackle for your Redskins. Havener will have the ball just around the 20-yard line, maybe just shy of the 20-yard line to begin the second half.
Did some more adjusting at halftime with our little knobs here, so I've had a couple people texting me about the quality of our audio. So hit me back here pretty quickly let me know if it's better, worse, the same.
Jordy will come back next week and go, what did you do to my board?
Probably. You can blame it on me.
There's a run of the mirror by Seymour. He's going to get quite a few yards before being brought down by Eli Goss. Gain of about 8 on the play. 2nd down and 2 for the Wolves. Too much yardage if you're the Redskins.
Yeah, really the second quarter, Hefner moved the ball fairly well against the Redskins, and hopefully we can.
And it was on plays very similar to that. Run up the middle by Seymour and Clubb.
Yeah.
And then they were helped by a couple of pass interference calls, but then he also made some really good throws that they completed. So. Well, Jen Smith says we sound better. So.
Okay, good.
Good. I'm glad. Thank you, Jen. And that carry by Clubb is going to be good enough for a Hefner first down. What in the world was I saying? I don't know. Ball's at the 32-yard line, and we'll wind the clock. Yeah, get me out of here too, Mr. Referee.
Harlan, he gets kind of aggressive with that roll the clock, doesn't he?
He's fun to watch when he calls the basketball games too.
Oh yeah,
he's pretty active. He's good with the kids though. He'll talk to the kids and chat them up.
He's
and
good.
I like to watch him when he does his job. He does very good. Sanchez in motion. It's going to be kept by Seymour. He's going to run into number 55, and then he's going to get some more yards before being brought down by Ty Jones. But we've talked about Castile Jr. quite a bit tonight, and that time he got in the way.
Yes, he did.
But Seymour didn't let it bother him none. He still got about 5 on the play. Ball's at the 37-yard line, has to get to the 42, so it'll be 2nd down and 5 for the Wolves. Sanchez and Free to the left here. Free goes in motion. Back to pass will be Seymour. He's going to go to the far sideline, and it's going to be knocked down as the pass was just a little high for Saul Silva. Jackson Martin on the coverage. I think he got a piece of it, was able to knock it out of the sky. Make it 3rd down and 5 for the Wolves.
I'm kind of beginning to think that they are trying to pick on Jackson a little bit, throwing his direction. So far that's not been a real great.
They've succeeded once.
Yes.
And he has a pick on the second attempt.
Yes.
And other than that, he's done a great job of knocking the ball away.
Yes, definitely.
And I think teams each week try to go at him, and each week he has to prove himself. Once again, Seymour goes back. We're going to go back to that side. It's up. And once again, in and out of the hands of Seymour as Martin, once again defending with some help from Logan Stevens, but it makes it a 4th and 5. And they're changing personnel. We'll see if they're going to punt it now.
Yeah, Jackson's 5'5" and feisty.
But I tell you what, he
will get after it.
He has a lot more fight in him than his size.
Oh, yeah.
Castile goes back and talks to Seymour in the ear like that. Right there. I'd watch him.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to go back to Sanchez. And he'll take about 4 steps and kick it deep. And it bounces along the sideline, and it's going to roll out of bounds. Looks like at the 30-yard line. Redskins will take over there for their first drive of the second half. Reed, Patterson, and crew coming back onto the field. Patterson getting the play call from Coach Hill on the sidelines. We got Rusty Foster in the house now, folks. Rusty, you want a headset? Let you talk? No. He killed that about as fast as Nally did.
Yes.
This play's going to be blown dead. We're going to false start against the Redskins. Be a 1st and 15. Rusty's been back there with Chef Chase cooking the burgers and dogs tonight. So, and man, they do a great job every Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Good burgers, good dogs. And Chef Chase is up here too? All right.
You know, you go to other venues, you go to on the road for games, and it just the hot dogs and hamburgers just don't.
I tell you what,
they just don't compare.
I bet they. Yeah, I don't even try to get them. I just don't. There's a throw across the middle.
It's Burkhalter.
Burkhalter with the catch. That's his 2nd catch of the season. He made the first one last week on the sliding on the ground. That time Reed Patterson hits him in stride, and it'll be a gain of about 20 yards. And the ball will be at the 45-yard line. Excuse me, gain of 15 yards. Gave him a little bit too much. What's up, Chase? How was the grilling tonight? Good. Back to the line of scrimmage. Ball is snapped. Handoff to Ratzliff. He'll make a cut up the middle, and he makes a break, makes a guy miss, and he's off to the races. They're not going to catch him. Touchdown, Redskins. No flags on the play. As Park Ratzliff goes 55 yards for the touchdown.
Once it got in the open, it was see you later.
Yes. There was one Heavener Wolf that may have had a shot at him, but I don't know that he wanted him.
No.
You see number 0 coming at you like that. Well, that is that score presented by Warren Cat, one of the largest and fastest growing Caterpillar dealerships in North America, proudly serving Texas and Oklahoma. Visit Warren.com today. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be back after these messages.
At Super C Mart, we're dedicated to offering an extensive selection of fresh produce, pantry essentials, and specialty items. Our in-house expert butchers meticulously select and prepare a wide variety of cuts, ensuring that only the freshest meats reach your table. For those on the go, explore our convenient grab-and-go meal options. Download the Super C Mart Rewards app today and start earning points with every purchase. Shop, save, and enjoy the benefits of a Kingston hometown tradition. Super C Mart.
Start your morning at Paradise Donuts. Fresh, warm donuts in every flavor you love. Plus a full hot breakfast to kickstart your day. Whether it's a quick bite or a hearty plate, Paradise Donuts makes mornings brighter and tastier. With a fast and convenient drive-thru, it's easy to grab and go. Open Monday through Saturday from 4 a.m. to 11 a.m. Located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Paradise Donuts, where every morning tastes like paradise.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter action here. Paradise Donut commercial. It's our time to let you know about their donuts after dark. After the football game. I was telling Coach Weebner it's a good time they have out there. Sanchez with the kickoff return. He'll come up the middle. Oh, he's going to get hit right at the 20-yard line.
Looks like Burkhalter was in there.
Looks like Burkhalter and Trace Pruitt on the tackle that time. He didn't just fall on him at the end this time, so we'll give him credit.
Yes.
I was talking to Coach Weaver just a minute ago about the donuts at dark, and kids have a good time. It's a good, safe place for them to get to hang out for a little while, and appreciate Paradise Donuts opening up their doors and allowing the kids to be on their parking lot and hang out. It gives them a good, safe place. It's a good time over there. All right, here we go. Seymour ready to take the snap. I believe it's clubbed to his right. And he'll look to his right and throw, and it's going to hit free in the chest and bounce up in the air. I'm not sure Martin saw it bounce up.
I don't think he did.
I think
he was already in the process of trying to make a tackle.
If he sees that, it's a pick six.
That's a touchdown.
I think he's going the other way.
But you can't fault him for that. He's thinking,
he
caught it, so he's
ready.
For a tackle.
Yeah. Rusty and Chase have had all the fun they can handle. They're out of here. Bye, guys. 2nd down and 10. Seymour with a pump fake goes down the right sideline, and that's going to go out of bounds. Martin comes up limping. I think he actually caught that out of bounds. And I think that's about 4 or 5 in a row.
I'm telling you, I think they look out there and they say, "Oh, he's little. We're going to throw at him," but that's not a good idea.
No.
I think if they had watched some film, the last couple of weeks, he's played really well at the corner spot.
And in all honesty, if you give him a chance, he will lay a pop on you.
Yes.
He will hit. So it's just a matter of time before they try to burn him and he burns them back. It really is. 3rd and 10 is the down in the yardage. Seymour takes the snap. There they go down the sideline this time, and this time they're able to catch it. The difference in that one is Silva was able to get on the inside of Martin, and Martin was stuck on the backside of him and couldn't make a play on the ball. Martin stays in front of him. I think it'll be a different story, but that time Silva did a good job running the route and cut in front of Martin and was able to get down the field. It'll be a 1st down for the Wolves. Ball's at the 41-yard line. Seymour takes the snap. He'll hand it off to Clubb, who comes to the left side. He's met by Kelly Gray, who throws him to the ground.
Great tackle. Great angle and great tackle by Kelly right there.
Clubb thought he had – it looked like Clubb had yardage and was going to round that corner, and all of a sudden, just as he got to it, there was Gray. And Gray did a great job of matching him up and throwing him down. Gain of 2 on the play. Looked like it was going to be a lot more than that as the play was developing. Martin's going to come off the field. Looks like he's walking a little gingerly. So that's going to put Jesse Thomas on the far sideline. Henry gets back. He doesn't make any contact. No call. Seymour looking to the far side. Throws it to Silva, and he's going to be brought down by Ratzliff immediately. Be a gain on the play. It's going to be a 3rd down and 3 for the Wolves. Ball's being placed at the 48-yard line. Coming back to the line of scrimmage. Seymour in the back. Clubb to his right. Here's a snap. It'll go to Clubb. Take the handoff, and he's met just across the line of scrimmage, a gain of 1. It's going to be a 4th and 2 for the Wolves as Kuntz and Henry got in there to make the stop. Wolves, I'm sure, will go for it with the ball being at the 50-yard line or close to the 50. Got to get to the 51. Free in motion. And he's going to keep it himself.
Ooh,
and that's going to be close. I'm not
know
sure
that he made it.
Both referees are spotting him at the 50.
Yeah, he's short.
And he's going to be short of the 1st down. It'll be a 1st down Redskins. They'll take over on downs. And they're going to give the ball to the Redskins. 1st and 10 as the defense holds on 4th down.
Update on the Washington at Marlowe score. It's 14-14 with a minute to go in the third quarter.
There we go. Patterson in the backfield. Martin in motion. They'll hand the ball off to Stevens. And he's through a hole on the far side, and there he goes up the middle. Makes a guy miss. He's to the 15, the 10-5. Touchdown, Redskins. Great run by Logan Stevens as he busted through a hole in the left side of the line. Up the middle he goes, makes one linebacker miss, and he's off to the races. And the Redskins lead 47-0.
Yeah, when he breaks free, he's got enough speed that it's going to be hard to catch him.
It's good to have him healthy.
Definitely.
He's had a rough go a couple of years, you know, and it's good to see him out there healthy. Lewis on for the extra point attempt. It's up, and it's good. We'll be back after these messages on the Kingston Sports Network.
Wake up and rock out with Greg's Rockin' Goat Coffee. Located in downtown Kingston, Oklahoma. Owned by Kingston alum and Three Doors Down drummer Greg Upchurch, this local gym is serving up bold brews with serious rhythm. And online ordering makes it easy to get your favorite drinks on the go. Proudly supporting our local schools because community matters. Stop by and experience the flavor that's shaking up the heart of Chickasaw country. Greg's Rockin' Goat Coffee.
Life is loud, chaotic, hilarious, and occasionally peaceful. Your life fits you, so why settle for life insurance that fits someone else? At Shelter Insurance, our local agents help you design a personal protection plan backed by award-winning customer service. We're your shield. We're your shelter. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
Contact Shelter Agent Chuck McCatton in Medill about Shelter's life insurance options. Or call today at 580-795-2500.
Maybe on a timeout.
Welcome back, everybody. 48-0 your score. Lewis to kick it off. And deep is Sanchez, and he'll take it just at the 1. And, that's Free that took the kickoff that time. Not Sanchez. He'll run it out to about the 19.
It's like Brody Haygood getting the little action.
Brody Haygood
making a tackle
there.
right there.
Freshman.
A little freshman.
You know, we were playing week 1, and Medill was driving on the freshman team, and Haygood made an interception inside the 5.
Yes.
Keep them out of the end zone. Clock moving now as the score is getting on up there.
Yeah, I think we got the press box got the signal to run the clock, so the rest of this third quarter and the fourth is going to go pretty quick.
There's a handoff, goes up the middle. Say it was handed off to Free. Actually, it was Club. I didn't see the number. Once he got up, I knew
11.
who it was. It was 11, so that's Club.
Yeah.
Gain of about 5 on the play, but he's taking it down to 5. We're going to be trying to hustle to get these breaks in. I've got 3 breaks I got to get left to get in during the game.
Okay.
So we'll for sure get one in at the break of the half, of the quarter. Seymour brings him to the line. Club to his right. Silva in motion. He's looking to the near sideline. Looking to go deep up the middle. Going for Sanchez, and he'll catch it. That was Jesse Thomas on the coverage, and Sanchez able to haul it in. And it's going to be a first down for the Wolves. Ball will be placed at the 48-yard line.
Jesse he was in good position, had good coverage. It was just a good play.
Yeah, it was a good throw and a
really
good catch. I mean, there's lots of concentration you have to have. Coons Hunsling off the field as Cody Gravitt comes on. You know, Gravitt did a great job with the absence of Burgess.
At center. Yes, he did.
He did. He filled in wonderful. And speaking of grab it, look at him chase down the running back.
Yes.
Immediately comes in the game, immediately gets a tackle with Kelly Gray as they take Club down. I don't think that was Kelly Gray. I think it was 28.
28. Who is that?
Reese Putman on the tackle. Excuse me. Coach Hill getting some of his other guys in there now. I can see Martin and Everhart on the sideline along with Ratzliff. Here's another handoff up the middle.
I mean, obviously for the Redskins, you'd like to keep them out of the end zone. You'd keep that score at 0, but you'd also, it's not worth getting somebody hurt or something in a 48-0 game.
Yep. Raines Carver in on that tackle. Cohen Young getting on the field now. Cohen had a knee injury earlier in the year. I think this is his second week back, maybe third week back. It's good to see him back out there.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to have the end of the third quarter. We'll be back with the fourth quarter action here on the Kingston Sports Network after these messages.
Feeling run down? Need a boost? Rehydration Station and more in Kingston has you covered. From B12 shots and IV therapy to spray tans, touchless massages, and weight loss programs, they've got everything to help you look and feel your best. Whether you're after a burst of energy, improved hydration, or enhanced wellness, this is your place to revitalize. Open 7 days a week, conveniently located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Rehydration Station and more. Refresh, recharge, and feel amazing.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action coming your way. Kingston 48, Heavener 0. Wolves driving. As the ball game has been all Kingston tonight. Wolves put together one drive late in the second quarter and got deep into Kingston territory before turning it over on downs. Seymour still in there at quarterback. He'll keep it himself. Come to the right side. And he's going to be brought down by number 52. Riley Davis, and number 28, Reese Putman there on the tackle. Gain of about 2 on the play. Second down and 8.
Looks like Seymour kind of got bent backwards right there on that tackle, and he was a little slow to get up.
Now the throw, that's going to be low to Free. And they're going to say it bounced in. Make it a third down and 8. Try to do a little quick out to Free on the near sideline. Oh, man. Yes, sir. Okay, we'll do. Okay, we'll do. All right. All right, bye.
Oh. Lucas Taylor found himself right in between the pass and the receiver, and that ball bounced off his helmet, it looked like.
Yeah. Yeah.
And out of bounds for an incomplete pass.
Yeah. Hey, Austin. Hey, stop it on the change of possession. I'm just conveying the message from Coach Hill. 4th down and 9 here. And the ref.
Quit playing.
Quit
yeah.
playing.
I think they,
reset the play clock to 25. The referee wanted the band to quit playing the war chant. Free in motion. Here's a snap. They're going to go down the far sideline, and it's going to be caught by Sanchez. It looked like Putman was in good position over there. Maybe did he just mistime his jump?
Yeah, kind of was backpedaling, and the receiver cut in front of him again.
And Sanchez able to get the ball and go in for a Heavner score. 48-6 now with 9:04 to go in the game. Well, that's why it's good to get your guys in.
Oh, yeah.
Good experience for him. Maybe something they can go back and look at and point out some things to him, and he can learn from it.
Yeah, I definitely think it's the right move. I mean, you got to get those guys in, give them a chance to get out there and play and learn a little bit and get better.
Seymour with it, passes it. It's caught. And Putman there with the tackle that time. So the score will be 48-6. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after these messages.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
Hey, Texoma, have you heard? Gecko's at Lake Texoma has a new location, but it's still the same great food you love. Dig into mouth-watering street tacos, sizzling fajitas, supreme nachos, or an empanada salad. Craving something fast? Call ahead and swing by their convenient drive-thru. Planning a special event? Book their private party room for an unforgettable fiesta. Explore the full menu, upcoming events, and more at Gecko's at LakeTexoma.com. Located at 1006 US 70 in Kingston.
Welcome back here, fourth quarter action. 8:52 to go in the game. Redskins lead 48-6 over the Wolves. Wolves, number 8, Sanchez to kick it off. He'll kick it high and short again like he did to begin the game, and it's going to go out of bounds. Redskins should take over, I believe, at the 35. That's where Bill Macon and crew has the ball spotted on the far sideline. It's the 35.
They're on top of it.
They're on top of it.
Bill's on top of it over there.
Where? Let's see here. There's your crew. Bill Macon, Isaac Burns, Hawkins. What's his first name? Pee Wee Hawkins.
Mm-hmm.
And T-Bone. Miles with the ball up the middle. And he's going to bounce off a couple defenders before being brought down by Clubb and company. By Clubb and his club. Second down and 5. Miles with a big run last week at Bethel. Broke some tackles early and then off to the races. He was. He had a 70-yarder.
Yes, he did. Showed a little bit of speed. I didn't know he had that.
He did.
Didn't know he had that in him.
I often say he's doing a Parks Ratzlaff imitation because he loves to run over people.
Yeah.
And last week he showed the speed with it. You're right. McGowan said, hey, I need him. Kelly Gray with the carry. He'll go to the right side. He'll get a first down and no more as he gets the ball all the way into Heavner Wolf territory. Drug about a pack of wolves with him.
You know, in a couple of games that Kelly has come in and played and carried the ball, I've been impressed with how hard he's run the football.
Yes. I watched him some in middle school and thought, man, he'll be there one day. Of course, he's kind of at the bottom of a long group of good running backs. But here's the deal. Most of them are going to graduate, so he's going to get the call a lot next year. And he's got some speed too.
Yes.
Oh, the ball gets away from Miles. And number 43, Wes Johnson, on the recovery. And the Wolves will take over at the Kingston 43-yard line, it looks like. Not sure if Miles wasn't ready for the snap. It looked like it kind of hit him in the right shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe it was just a little too early.
A little too early, maybe a little too hot. It would seem like it got there pretty quick.
It was like a missile.
Yeah.
Like a Reed Patterson pass. Seymour to get the snap. Club to his right. He'll hand it off to Club, who's met in the middle by Trace Pruitt. He gets by Trace, but then he runs into a whole tribe of Redskins, and they'll bring him down. Trace sold him up first. A loss of about 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 12. Excuse me, second and 11. Thought he only got to the 45. He got to the 44. Seymour with the snap. He'll roll to his right, throw down the field, and it's going to be behind the receiver, Silva, and it'll fall incomplete. 3rd and 11 coming your way for Heavner. Jesse Thomas on the coverage. Heavner getting their play in. Sanchez in motion. Here's the snap to Seymour. Looking to his right, throws down the field. He's going for Sanchez.
Oh, yeah.
And they're going to get a flag on number 28, Putman there, as the ball was somewhat underthrown, and Putman never got his head back, but he ran into the receiver before the ball
kind of wrapped him up almost.
I mean, and he was doing a full-on wrap-up, and the ball could have hit him in the back. That'll give the Wolves a first down, as the ball will be placed. Yeah, they're still going. Good grief. 29-yard line. It's a 15-yard penalty. 5:03 to go in the contest here. Hand off to Free. He goes to the left side, bounces out, down the sidelines, and he'll be tackled inside the 5-yard line. I think they're going to mark him down at the 3.
Good run. He got outside, and nobody was home to contain that edge, and he kind of turned on the Jets.
He did. He started the game in the backfield.
Yeah.
And after some run-ins with Parks Ratzlaff, he kind of went to a different position. They brought in Club. So Free to Seymour's right. Seymour takes a snap, hands it to Free. He goes up the middle, and he's going to be tackled in the end zone. It'll be a touchdown for Heavner. 3:56 to go in the game. That brings the score 48-12. 2-point conversion attempt coming your way. Here's the snap. Looking to pass it. He has a guy open, and it's going to be just over the hands of Ben West. No good. 48-12 your score. We're going to take one more commercial break. Be back with the rest of the fourth quarter after these messages.
Shamrock Bank is a proud sponsor of Kingston Redskin Athletics. As an employee-owned company based in southeastern Oklahoma, we understand what dedication means. It means going above and beyond. It means being there when you're needed. These student athletes are dedicated to represent their schools and communities, and Shamrock Bank is dedicated to supporting all the communities we serve. Come see the difference employee ownership makes. You're more than a customer, and we're more than a bank. Shamrock Bank, member FDIC.
Kingston Hardware has everything you need for your next project or backyard barbecue. Tackle tough jobs with steel trimmers, blowers, and chainsaws. Tools that professionals trust. Need a fresh look? Choose from 3,500 vibrant colors with quality Benjamin Moore paint. And for grill masters, they've got you covered with Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Weber in a range of gas, pellet, and charcoal grills. Visit today at 23 North Main Street in Kingston. Kingston Hardware, the helpful hardware folks.
Yeah, minute 25.
And welcome back, everybody, as we are here. 3.5 to go in the game. They're already running the clock before it's kicked off. And it's a little pooch again. And coming up and fielding it is Everhart. He'll make one guy miss and then come up the middle. He's going to be tackled by number 43, Wes Johnson. Kingston Sports Network, presented by Woody Ford. Bring vehicle service to you with the Woody Ford mobile service app. Woody Ford certified techs can come to your work, home, wherever you are. Download the Woody Ford app today. Well, the game tonight was brought to you here, and not on the broadcast, but here at the stadium. It was sponsored by MBH Construction.
Update, Robert. Washington put a drive together and scored. There's a minute 25 left in the fourth quarter. Washington's up 21-14 on Marlowe.
Once again, similar to last year, tight ball game between those two ball clubs. And a game that a lot of people in the state are watching just because it's supposed to be a good one. And it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Marlowe, you know, they can go down the field. We saw that last year in the playoffs as they squeaked out one here against us. And so it's not quite over by any means over there. Redskins have it 2nd down and 8 after the run by Miles, a gain of 2. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff, and the pass is intercepted by Clubb. And now he's going down the far sideline. Miles trying to catch him. He won't do it. Pick 6 for Clubb as he gets his hands on the pass attempt. Miles was trying to hit a quick slant on the right side, and Clubb just reached up and grabbed it. Hal down there giving the clock guy a hard time.
Yeah, that was kind of worst case scenario. There was nobody between him and the end zone when he caught that.
Yeah,
he intercepted that ball.
Outside linebacker lined up out there. And nobody out there. We talked a little bit about Mal's speed, but he didn't have that much speed.
No.
He couldn't quite get the right angle or cut to him fast enough. 48-18 now the score. Seymour alone in the backfield. Sanchez in motion. Seymour goes to the left with the carry, and he will squeak it in, and it'll make it 48-20 with a minute 28 to go here in the game. We were able to get all of our commercial breaks in, so not have to do that. This game has been brought to you on the Kingston Sports Network, powered by Mix 96.1 out of Durant, a member of the Keystone Broadcasting Company. And the broadcast is presented by Woody Ford Motor Company. Get to Texoma's price leader for a great deal on your next vehicle. Woody Ford, a proud supporter of Kingston Athletics. Well, we're about a minute and 28 away from your Herndon Construction postgame show. Sanchez tees the ball up.
Couple of scores. Robert Kiefer ended up pulling away from Hugo, or is pulling away, 53-14.
This one's high. It's going to be caught by Burkhalter, and he'll make a guy miss and bring it up. Be tackled about the 48-yard line. How's that Pregame?
Prague over Okmulgee 68-12.
Okmulgee got some touchdowns, though. Bethel Roland.
Roland over Bethel, 18-14 in the fourth quarter.
That was a 12-8 game.
Mm-hmm.
There's a snap and a handoff to Kelly Gray. 52 seconds to go in the game. Redskins really only have to snap it one more time. If they snap it less than 2 seconds from now, they'll be all right. Yeah, this should be the last snap of the game right here. Mal's just letting the time go down. Once that clock gets probably under 10 seconds, it'll just take the knee. And that should be your ball game, as your Redskins will go on to win 48-20 here against the Heavener Wolves. Coming up will be your Herndon Construction post-game show. Redskins stay undefeated in district play as they will move on to 3-0 in district play. Is that right?
I believe so.
I'm starting to second guess myself.
4-0. That's what I'm looking at, too.
Okmulgee, Kiefer, Bethel, and now
yes,
Heavener 4-0.
4-0. Yes. Yes, Heavener will drop to 2-2. So it'll shake some things up in our
Well, and here's
district.
the deal. If Prague pulls out and Prague wins, next week when we go to Prague, depending on where everything stands, you could be looking at another week where the Redskins on the standings are playing the team in number 2 position.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Hey, we just need to talk a little more, okay?
Okay. Thanks, Al.
There we go. Great scene here in Kingston as your Redskins prevail. We're going to go to a commercial break. We'll be back with our post-game comments after these messages on the Kingston Sport Network.
In the dust and dreams of 1920, a small Ford dealership took root in Medill, Oklahoma. The Woody family didn't just sell cars. They helped build the roads of trust this town would travel for generations. For over a century, Woody Ford has stood as Oklahoma's oldest Ford dealership. Through wars, dust bowls, booms, and busts, we stayed. Because our promise was never just about vehicles. It was about people. About showing up day after day. Now, 105 years later, we're still right here in the heart of Texoma, rooted in tradition, powered by pride. The road ahead is electric, connected, dynamic, and Woody Ford is ready. Because while the world evolves, our values don't. Here's to the next 105.
Curbside pickup from Applebee's of Durant is an easy way to enjoy all of your Applebee's game day favorites. Favorites like the Fiesta Lime Chicken or made-to-order burgers. And Applebee's 2 for $25 is always a winning play. Order online or via the Applebee's app. Or better yet, have Applebee's cater your game day party. Now that's eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's of Durant. Open till midnight Sunday through Thursday and open till 1 a.m. Fridays and Saturdays.
Brown's Funeral Service in Atoka, Colgate, Durant, and Medill are proud to be a part of the communities they serve. Since 1994, Brown's Funeral Service has proudly supported nonprofits, police and fire departments, local military members, and area schools. The staff at Brown's Funeral Service takes great pride in these endeavors because they realize it's more than being in business. It's about being a thread in the fabric of our community. Brown's Funeral Service, where service begins but never ends.
Craving authentic Italian cuisine? Look no further than Bella Vita Restaurant. Indulge in their mouth-watering menu featuring baked pastas, fresh seafood, hearty soups and salads, handcrafted pizzas, and more that will delight your taste buds. Open Tuesday through Sunday, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Find Bella Vita at 1625 Highway 70, where every meal is a celebration. Come experience the taste of Bella Vita today.
In the dust and dreams of 1920, a small Ford. In the dust and dreams of.
Welcome back, everybody. Your Herndon post-game show. Herndon Construction, building forever homes since 1950. Start your custom home building process today at herndonconstruction.net. Well, Coach Weebner, we survived the game.
Survived.
You're still here.
Yes, sir.
And the Redskins win 48-20. Was just kind of talking about the ending of the game. Coach S came out and kind of not the ending you'd want out of your subs, as we have a couple of turnovers to end the game, allow a couple of, couple of touchdowns. But once again, kind of like what we talked about in the game, it's also important for those guys just to get in so that when you have a film session, you can point out some things and maybe they'll learn from it for next season.
Well, it's a learning experience for them. There's no there's no substitute for game action, and
right.
So those guys, obviously they practice every day. They, the coaches are telling them things that they need to do, and it's hard to really understand what they're talking about until you get into a game situation. So that's really good for them to get out and that way they can use what just happened and to get better. And there's been several games this year where they've played a lot, almost all the second half, if not,
right.
3 quarters
right.
worth of the game. So that's good. That's a good setup for the future for those kids. So, obviously the score is a little bit, it's a little worse. Looks a little worse than what it probably could have. Yeah. But like I said, it's a learning experience. As long as you get your 15 points, kind of like what we talked about for district play.
Get those district points up.
Nothing else really matters.
Right. Well, this has been a good ball game. Your Redskins win 48-20 to stay undefeated. We travel to Prague next week. Well, the team travels to Prague next week, and Jory House will be on the air with Coach Weebner in Prague.
Yes, sir.
Because I will be out the next couple of weeks. I'm going to have a little surgery next Thursday. So I keep trying to tell my wife we can just leave from the hospital in Tulsa and go to Prague, and she keeps telling me no.
That's probably not a good idea.
So I will be actually, like you guys at home, I'll be watching from my chair, probably on a little bit of pain meds. And so anyway, that's going to do it from us here in Kingston. We thank you for watching the broadcast. Thank you for Mix 96.1, Woody Ford Motor Company, all of our sponsors. And we thank you, Herndon Construction, for sponsoring this post-game show. Herndon Construction, building forever homes since 1950. Start your custom home building process today at herndonconstruction.net. That's going to do it for us from here in Kingston. You guys have a great rest of your fall break, and we'll see you next week from Prague. Have a good night.
Life is yours to spend. Spend it thinking about the future. Spend it enjoying the moment. Spend it watching them grow. Spend it wishing they'd stop. Spend it believing in yourself. Spend it believing in something just a little bigger. First United Bank. Spend life wisely.
45% of people put off buying life insurance, according to industry research. Insuring yourself and your family can help you be more prepared in the event of an illness or a tragic accident. Call your local Farmers agent Al Olson and discover coverage options that you can tailor to your priorities and budget. To learn more about your covered options, call Al Olson at 580-924-3898.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
Life insurance issued by Farmers New World Life Insurance Company, Bellevue, Washington. Industry research conducted by Lima, and Life Happens in 2021.
At Herndon Construction, we don't just build houses. We build forever homes. Every project is custom, designed to your exact specifications, with your lifestyle in mind. Using the latest 3D home plan technology, you'll see your vision come to life before the first board is cut. From the first sketch to the final nail, Herndon Construction delivers craftsmanship you can trust and a home you'll cherish for generations. Herndon Construction, building forever homes for 3/4 of a century.
Feeling run down? Need a boost? Rehydration Station and more in Kingston has you covered. From B12 shots and IV therapy to spray tans, touchless massages, and weight loss programs, they've got everything to help you look and feel your best. Whether you're after a burst of energy, improved hydration, or enhanced wellness, this is your place to revitalize. Open 7 days a week, conveniently located just off Highway 70 in Kingston. Rehydration Station and more. Refresh, recharge, and feel amazing.
BG's Catch is a Kingston game day tradition. Open 4 to 9 p.m. every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Dig into an all-you-can-eat buffet featuring the freshest catfish, shrimp, and chicken with your favorite sides and a fully stocked salad bar. Top it off with homemade vanilla ice cream and peach cobbler. BG's Catch, Highway 70, just across the street from the Kingston football field. Check out the BG's Catch Facebook page for more info. BG's Catch, Kingston, Oklahoma. It's the best catch around.
You have been listening to Kingston Athletics, presented by Woody Ford.